Hey guys, so why did we put caffeine in our Time Machine Face Hydrator? I love a good cup of coffee, and the properties are actually kind of similar. Um, it, what it does is it caffeine has a property when applied to your skin called vasoconstriction, and it tightens up the areas on your face in an impermanent way, um, and it gets rid of lines and wrinkles. But it has a much stronger effect when combined with hyaluronic acid and squalane. And that's why we went with this particular formula, and we tightened it up for men's skin so it's a bit stronger, because men have thicker skin than women. So if you're using your girlfriend's face hydrator, it won't have the same effect as the Time Machine. And the vasoconstriction, it's an amazing property. And, you know, people out there get Botox and all that crazy shit. Like, botulism toxin is not, don't do that. Like, I don't know, I'm not in the business. I think it's nuts. If you just get onto a great skincare regimen, they've proven scientifically that the botulism toxin seeps into your brain. I mean, look, however you feel about a cup of coffee, you know, caffeine is not doing that. It's going to tighten things up nicely. And then the effect lessens throughout the day, and then you reapply the next day. But like I said, the effectiveness is really strengthened by the hyaluronic acid, which is a molecule that holds many times its weight in water. And then with all that hydration, with the tightening effect of the caffeine, then the squalane, which is a lipid barrier, goes over the top of everything, sealing it in for the day. So this formula is just amazing. I mean, we spent 2 years getting this just right. And not to mention the fragrance, which is something very, very mild, very light, and you will love it. It's a very masculine fragrance. It's not fruity, it's not floral, it's not kind of goofy. It's very, very subtle and appropriate and refined. And the whole project has been an astounding success, and people are just loving it. Like the face hydrator should be the most, I don't know if it's the most fun step, because each one of them, of the power trio, has its kind of part, you know. Like the scrub is cool, because like you're doing that in the shower or over the sink, and you can feel the very fine particles of sand, volcanic sand from a volcano. I mean, brought to you, to your bathroom, to clean your T-zone and your, especially your hairline. And then you wash that all away, throw the serum on, nice pop of pink grapefruit, just so good, really sizzles, and then just dissipates and is gone. And then you're going to seal everything in with the Time Machine. And we sent out an email about caffeine and the properties of it for skincare earlier today. And we're kind of on a kick now. I think maybe because it's getting cooler. I don't know what it is, but the weather change made me really think about my cup of coffee and how much I dig it, and how happy I am with the formula, how happy we are with the formula for our face hydrator. Not to mention the ever so cool packaging. Really came out very well. So if you're looking for a face hydrator that's going to make a difference and is going to be a fantastic experience, this is the one that you've been looking for. 2 years of development, and every step of it, every ingredient of it has been really refined and thought about, and each one of them is going to help you look quite a lot better. I mean, listen, I'm going to talk about this in another video, but I had a really big birthday this year, and you know, when you have this particular birthday, you cross over into the other world. Like you've stepped into the other world. There's no denying it. Like if you go to a club, like I used to do, but I don't anymore, and you give your ID to the guy at the door, and you're not ashamed of yourself, you've got bigger problems than face hydrator. Like you got some real stuff to think about. And I don't want to go out like that. I don't. I want to continue to feel vital and powerful and masculine, energetic. I want to, I feel like I'm just halfway done. So, and there's a lot of people that are like, I talked about this earlier. What's your exit strategy? I don't have one. Well, I want to retire and go sit on the beach and do what? What do you want to do on the beach for the rest of your life? Sit around? I'll go nuts. And so I work out every day, train every day, and if you're like me, you want to have a regimen that takes no time, that makes you feel better, look better, and smell better, and just takes you to that next level and keeps you feeling right. It starts to get kind of dire. You start to feel the pressure as you're getting older. It's like you're like, I remember my grandpa. My grandfather was he wasn't my blood grandfather. I never met him. He died before I was born. But the man I grew up with knowing as my grandfather was a World War II veteran, and he was a Hell's Angel. And before it was a motorcycle club, it was these guys flew B-52 bombers in the World War II, and heroes. I remember his jacket. He had this leather jacket that had this kind of writing on the back. As a Christmas present once, my family had it refurbished for him. It was really cool. But he was the most understated man ever. You wouldn't know he did anything like that. He smoked a pipe and had a mustache and was the kindest, most gentle human being. One of the most gentle people I've ever known in my life. And I'll never forget when he retired, he just kind of faded away. That was it. And I think a man needs his vitality. He needs to feel useful. You need that in your life, or else you fade away, And I need that in my life for certain. I need big projects, big things I'm working on, things that are mine. That's just me. I can't speak for everybody. But while you're out there doing it, looking your best is important, especially if you have a big birthday, at which I'll talk about in another video coming up, because it's a big deal to me. It's weird that it's weird to have hit that benchmark. I can't believe it. It's like, wow, can't believe that. So in any event, it's getting colder. You're going to need a hydrator. And there's a lot of great ones. Time Machine is specifically designed to make you look and feel your best. So try it out. Thanks very much.